Pascal, you've had an opportunity to spend a little time reflecting on the opening round. What are you taking from it as you begin preparing your team for round two?
Um, well, a lot of things, but really proud of our guys, the way they battled, the way they stayed composed, facing adversity. Really impressed with the way we came back after game two. Really didn't like the way we played that second game, and then we had an opportunity to bounce back and then to play the right way. And then you have 3 games to play in Grand Rapids, or the last 3 games will be played in Grand Rapids, and you need to win 2 out of the 3 to win, and for us to win those 2 games. Felt that the team was totally committed to each other, and that's as a coach, when you see a bunch of players that play for each other the way they did, that's a real reward.
Do you feel like the team gained a great deal of confidence from bouncing back from game 2 as it got ready for game 5?
Probably a little bit, but I think that confidence cannot be faked. I think that confidence has to be built over the 76-game regular season, and we had that kind of confidence the whole year. It started with having a good start of the season, and then we built on this, and then we just kept going. We faced a second half where we had a different team and a different lineup, and then facing some adversity at times is, you don't know it at the moment, but it's probably the best thing that can happen in your life. So we had some adversity. We had to battle through during the regular season, some adversity, and I think it helped us in the playoffs.
Do you think the way that the team played in the opening round indicates that it's learned how it needs to play and what it needs to do to be effective? In other words, maybe the lessons from the second half were really reinforced by the opening round?
Yeah, I think so. And staying in the moment, and obviously having great leaders around the team. I mean, the value of having a guy like Julian Melchiori back in the lineup is huge. His experience, his leadership, his presence on the ice was quite amazing to have him back. But for him to play the way he did after being away for such a long time. So, yes, learning from what happened in the season, having the luxury to have a guy like Melchiori back, and you take that, you have to consider that in the way we've played and the way we managed the adversity in the playoffs, because he was a big piece of it.
You went into Game 5 with 10 different players scoring a goal. This team obviously relied on everybody to be a contributor, to have success. How important is that as you get ready for the next challenge?
Well, you need, first of all, what we're trying to do is let the players know that they all matter, first of all, because they all do. Whether you play 5 minutes, your 5 minutes is important to us. If you don't play the way you practice, you can be a leader in your way to pushing the pace. So having the contribution of different players in the series is reinforcing that everybody has a voice, everybody has an importance to the hockey team, and to be rewarded, and for us to be rewarded in different ways it mirrors a little bit what we're trying to do here, and then having a full team concept and having trust in each other, and getting the reward. So I think in the playoffs you need those guys to feel confident, and once you're confident, then maybe you're going to produce offensively as well, even though it's not their main job. But when it comes, it's a huge bonus for the team.
Rockford, very impressive in the opening round, sweeping the division champions and getting a lot of their success through their work on special teams. The special teams for the Moose in the first round didn't match up in terms of the numbers, but they were timely. You got what you needed to from your penalty kill and from your power play. So do you feel comfortable with the way your special teams match up with theirs?
Well, I feel comfortable with our special teams, but in the playoffs, it's also quite a bit about adjusting, and especially on the special teams. So we will have to adjust a few things on the power play and on the penalty kill. But Rockford is the team that they've made some trades at the trade deadline, but they're one of the team in our conference anyway that got the most help from their NHL team at the end of the season. Not having the Blackhawks making the playoffs is a big help for them. So obviously their skill level, their speed, their experience, they have on their roster, they have over 1,500 NHL games experience. So that's going to be a good challenge. That's exciting. That's going to be fun for us. So when you have that kind of help, obviously your special teams will get a little bit better, and they are, and we'll have to adjust and make sure we match up.